Inning here, that'll do it for Shelby Miller. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Nick Gardewine takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Gardewine.
In now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Tampa Bay.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Pence coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they're up 1-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pham on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air now out to left field. Pham on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nolan Fontana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Arlington. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right, and Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Runners off for second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. One away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is
Joey
again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Pena over at second. Wendell on at first with 2 down. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First offering on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For 29, Tommy Pham.
Jeffrey Springs is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
54.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit in the air out to left field. Mazar is under it, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it. Settling in now, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hard hit toward the holes. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. He brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. DeShields on at first, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to count. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for Tampa
So he'll
Bay.
depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Castillo has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Full count now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is ELDIA. And that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. Into the box now, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Adames.
To first. Wisdom comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Alvarado is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. On the ground to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot. Even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 38, Danny Santana.
Chase Darno will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Chase Darno.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. And that's taken for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And up next, the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Tampa Bay took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Ryan Yarbrough gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.